This is the only game I've ever played in my life where your opponent want you to cater to them and their needs to win the game. Okay? I mean, on killer side and survivor side. Okay, I'm gonna touch on both sides in this video. If you are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. And just keep the comment section respectful. I know how this community is. Listen, I'm not biased. I've been playing the game for almost 2 years now, almost 4,000 hours into this game. Mostly Survivor. But it really makes sense when they say in the beginning that you really don't feel for the other side until you actually play both sides. Like you start to almost feel bad for the killer, like when they getting like flashlight beamed and all in the face and stuff like that. Well, first off, let me explain this, right? You got survivors that would say it's boring when the killer brings Franklins because they're not gonna have fun flashlight blinding the killer, right? They're gonna, like they say, it's boring if the killer is just camping. Well, the killer's job is not to like let you have your fun at the end of the day. You think the killer's having fun, you flashing them in the face all day? You think that's fun for the killer, right? Mind you, I'm not a killer main by any means. I've tried killer since I've gotten better with looping, which helps me mind game and chase as killer. And I've gotten like, 4Ks. I've won like half my matches, and I didn't use NOED, slugging, tunneling, camping. Trust me, I read the Survivor's World Book, quote unquote, right? I didn't do any of that stuff, but nothing's wrong with any of those things because at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. And I feel like as a killer, if you're going to slug, camp, tunnel, because you feel like that's the meta play, right? Because you're not good in chase, so you feel like you have to camp and all that stuff. But you're just gonna go against even better and better and better and more skilled survivors that's gonna run meta perks all day, like Diaz, Unbreakable, Dead Heart, etc. You know your favorite perks. Now, let me get into what I feel like, a lot of killers don't understand. Killer main. I ain't talking about people who play both sides. Killer mains. Is if you are a killer main, you might be thinking that every time you play, you are loaded into a lobby with Swifts, and you're not. I play this game 90% solo, right? Solo dolo. And I'm going to tell you right now, I get sold out by my teammates more than anybody in life, more than anybody that you ever have known in your life. I get sold out more than anybody, and I put that on God. Okay, don't nobody get sold out more than me. Okay, I record every clip. Like, for example, why did this Lori just come out of nowhere and literally just like block me so I can get hit? You would think her goofy ass would be on the gen, but she's not. She's doing something that's bannable, right? Which is body blocking. Okay, she's trying to side with the killer. And when people I don't know what people be doing when they try to report, but see, you can report that. You can't report somebody for them using a certain perk. You can't report somebody for flashlighting. You can't report a killer for camping, tunneling, slugging, but you can report this. Like, look, just look. See, like I'm not an angry person, right? Like, as far as like physical, but would she play like this if we were sitting next to each other? No, because they know they probably get folded, right? So my point is that, excuse me, is that or like this point right here, right? Like this, like look, see this Dwight? He just wanted to farm me off because he got a flashlight. His name was Flashlight Save. I'm gonna say this now. I will never load into a lobby and play with anybody who has a flashlight in my life again, ever. If I see somebody with a flashlight, I'm leaving the lobby. Y'all miss 99% of the time. Y'all miss. And he took me off the hook to farm me, and the killer didn't care to come after. He didn't care that I got off, the hook and I got tunneled because he just wanted me out of the game for some reason. I wasn't the obsession. It was what it was. I'm not for tunneling. I just know that it's gonna happen, so why complain about it? You get what I mean? You can feel any way you want, but my point is that a lot of killers don't seem to understand that when you play solo queue, dude, this is what you have to deal with. I gotta get in. That hit was BS. The hit was BS. Or the fact that you playing in a match like this and the killer decides to just leave everybody on the ground and we all bled out. Mind you, I get it. Now playing killer, I will tell you two things. One, I know it's not easy to find survivors on the ground. I thought it was. I thought killers could always see survivors. They can't. Okay, but that Myers that slugged us, he knew we was all in that section because my teammates was too altruistic, so we was all in that section. He could have got us. He let us to bleed out, and he started breaking pallets. So he was a D-head for that, okay? And also, too, when you on the survivors, when you unhook a survivor, I don't care if you're near a killer or not, killers still get a notification queue. Like, they get that notification like an explosion, right? So you're not sneaking when you unhook. Like, you're doing that, and I feel like that Dwight did that on purpose so that he can try to get a flashlight save and still missed. But the killer didn't care, no, and he don't have to, you know, he doesn't have to. But my point is to say on both sides of this. Well, one, for killer, if you're going to camp, tug, tunnel, slug, whatever, like that Pinhead just did, just understand that the more games you win like that, you're gonna go against even stronger teams. I ain't talking about me, one strong survivor, then just goofy, stupid teammate. I'm talking about you're gonna go against teams that's gonna bring everything, new parts, all of that. And if you are okay with that and you play DBD and you know that's gonna happen, then you either accept it or you don't. Or just like look at this clip right now. This person's being chased by this Legion. You see those two people in the back? This is what I deal with killers in solo queue. I got teammates just sitting there and just not even doing anything. I died on my first hook, and they literally just stood there. Oh, and they were PC players. I get sold out 90% by PC players, not console. Even though skill isn't determined on either platform, right? You either know what you're doing on console or PC, doesn't matter. I play crossplay, so it really doesn't matter. My point is this, and I just want to say this in closing, okay? At the end of the day, I feel like the word toxic is being used a little too loosely. I feel like people are using that subjectively. I feel like a lot of people don't understand what DBD really is at the end of the day. It's a survival horror game, okay? You know, it's a party game, and at the same time, it's, you know, you have to help your teammates if you are a survivor, and killers have to kill. But on either side, at the end of the day, okay, you have to play your game. And if you don't like DBD, then don't play DBD. You don't have to play DBD. I promise you, you can take a break. All right? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have a blessed day out here, and peace.